Hi, friends. Hi, hi, hi. So, third time's the charm. This is my third time recording this video, and they're always on the fly and off the cuff. But the first two times, I forgot people. So I apologize that this is late, but now I have notes because I don't want to forget anybody. So I'm going to start in no particular order. Tonight we had 2 games, doubleheader. First game was against the Shockers. We came out really, really strong. And then there was a couple things we did on defense that weren't where we needed them to be. There's room for opportunity here. There's room for growth. The final score was 14 Shockers, 8 Divas. Lana, you got a touchdown and you got the 2-point conversion. Woo, woo, woo. Second game was 6-6, tied against Untouchables. Shannon, you got our touchdown, so good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In no particular order, I just started writing names down, and here we go. Stephanie, you got an INT. I always want to say ENT, but that's ear, nose, and throat doctor. So if you need that, that's separate. But in this game, you got an interception. Great job. Great leadership on defense. What I love the most is that you take the time to make us accountable, and you take the time to share tips. It's not just, why the hell didn't you do that? Sometimes it is. But sometimes it's like, really good job. You were there. If you would have just turned to the left 1 second, or if you would have just done one thing differently. So it's always tangible tips that we can learn and grow off of. So I am eternally grateful, as are other people. So thank you. Michelle, you got an interception as well. Girl, I have to say, I think now, playing with you again, each game, each season that we've played together, I feel you're getting better and better. You have not yet peaked. You are still climbing. There is so much growth and just fire around you. It's electric, and it's so wonderful to get to play with you. So thank you. Really good job on safety. I know corner's your jam, but you are just doing really well at safety, so keep it up. Shannon, great job on offense, strong routes. Everything that you did was so methodical, so thought out. It was well-timed, and that's critical. And I know I say this over and over again, and I am going to beat the nail in the head or beat the bird in the bush or whatever it is we got to beat. When you're on offense, even if that ball is not for you, even if you're like, they're doing Queen's Curl, I'm not the curl. Number 1 tonight, we did Queen's Curl. I'm the slant. I got the ball. Because the curl wasn't where it was, you know, the corner wasn't where it was, or whatever happened, I got the ball on the slant in the Queen's Curl. That is not my play. Every play you do matters. Every opportunity that you're on the field, you could be getting the ball. So put that in your head. Be like, I need to run this route crisp. And that's one thing that you always do, Shannon. And I think it's inspiring and aspirational. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being a great example of that. And continuing to show us the value in those movements. So this is my example. Let's say Rula's in the 1 slot and she's doing a fly. Shannon's in the 2 and she's doing a 7-yard in. SA is in the 3 and she's doing a 5-yard out. Now, one of the interesting things about offense is you need to know what you're doing. Shannon knows she's doing that 7-yard in, but she also needs to know SA's doing the 5 in and Rula's doing the fly. Why? Because what you do affects others. You know how they always say your actions affect other people? That's the same for a football play. So when Shannon's coming in, what happens if the defender is on her? Is she just going to stop and be, you know, pinned down? No, she might go maybe do an 8 in, or maybe cheat and do a 6, depending on the spacing. But she's aware of where everyone else is, so she knows if she slightly jiggles, it's not going to screw up the play. Every play is important, and your movement is important. But what's important, if you're going to take liberties or if you're going to take risks or try something new, that you need to know what the person beside you is doing. Because if you run into them, it's not going to work the way it needs to. So we need to work on that. So I am so grateful that you continue to do that, Shannon. So thank you. Alana, insane runs. I was going to say it's funny, but it's actually a joy. Every time you step on the field, the other team are so angry because you're the fastest person in the league, and your energy and your spark of life is just contagious. And I know in the first game we had a lot of wind, but you played that well, and you remembered to breathe, and you remembered to slow it down, and I'm so very proud of your growth. I think every game, and I've been playing with you now for 7 years, every game I see more control, I see more leadership, and I see more joy. So keep it up. Ashley O'Connor, great hands on offense. Really good job. I can tell that you've been practicing your routes because they were very clean and you were really focused on running them well. I can tell, so thank you. Ashley C, really good job on corner. This was your second time playing a game ever in your life and your second time on corner. And what I really like about you is your willingness to learn. You have that can-do attitude, and you're also like a sponge because you're absorbing tips and feedback. And you know, there was a couple plays where you had really, really good positioning, and I was so proud of you. The mama bear in me was like, yeah, she did it. So thank you. Nicole, one of the hardest things to do in life, not just in the game, is to ask for help or to share that you don't understand something and to speak up. And I'm grateful that you had the courage to speak up and ask questions. And some people learn by doing, and some people learn by watching, and some people learn by listening, and some people learn by trying over and over again, and some people learn by a combination of them both. Nothing comes overnight. And I'm so proud of you. And I look forward to getting to play alongside you and watching you grow on the team. Oh, I'm such a mom, but it's okay. I am. I'm grateful and I'm excited, and we are so glad to have you. Jen, really good hustle on rushing. Solid effort on offense. Keep at it. I know it was a little bit confusing, the routes, and that's why in practice and that's why in warm-up, you know, you're running that hook 5 times. You're running that slant 5 times, the outs 5 times, the ins 5 times, the corners, you know, everything, the flies. We're doing them over and over again so that when you go on the field and the quarterback says, fly double out, in, slant, hook, fly, whatever, or you're looking at play cards, you know instantaneously, okay, this is what I have to do. I'm going to go there. I'm doing a right hand angle. Okay, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go up 10 and I'm going to go out. Okay, I'm going to go up 10. I'm going to go in. You know exactly what you're doing. It becomes second nature. It's like breathing. So keep at it. Stay patient. You've got this. Kelly, always a joy. Always, always a joy. Great job rushing. You really lit a fire under them and gave them a run for their money. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Essay, your knowledge of the game as well as your experience as a ref is always appreciated. I know I always say this. I do. But honestly, it is just so nice. I know tonight, you know, there was double rushers. They were rushing the quarterback. And I forgot the rule. I know I can't touch the main rusher, but I didn't know if there's 2, if that was the same thing. And so I was standing up like this, and I was almost like stuttering because I was afraid to go because I didn't know the penalties. And then Brad was talking to me, and I know he's the head convener, but sometimes it's just nice to get another opinion, someone that you know, love, and trust. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know that we can always turn to you for clarification. We can always turn to you for assistance when we're looking at positioning or rules, and it's really wonderful. And really good job tonight on offense. Your routes were really crisp and clean. Thank you, thank you. Rula, are your fingers okay? Jams are the worst. I jammed this thumb tonight. I can kind of go here, but I can do this. Progress. Nice work on offense. Keep running those routes clean. You know it's important. You know it's appreciated. And let's get that 98.5. We can make a new band. Boy band, girl band, universal human band. Let's do it. Ashlyn, really good job on corner. This is your second time coming in and playing corner, and it was really nice to see you kind of settling into a rhythm. Don't forget to ask questions. You're doing a really good job. One of the things I really like that Ashlyn does in Next Game Watcher is as corner, you're looking inward at the field. So yes, you're looking ahead, but it's really important to look inward. And when Ashlyn starts before the snap, she has that kind of open stance. So her body is opening up and she's watching and she's ready and she's anticipating. And she's in that stance, and being in that proper football stance and being prepared and having your eyes, you know, where they need to be is so critical. So thank you and really good job. Rita. I love getting to play with you. I think that, you know, tonight you win the Miss Congeniality Award because you come to the game always wanting to try, wanting to do better and growing and learning. And tonight I could see a huge improvement in your routes. Keep working on the in back out. It is a hard play, but it is a strong play if you can get it. But honest to Pete, it has just been a joy getting to play with you and learn more about you. You know, different than kids at school setting. So it's really refreshing, and I really like that you are constantly positive. You are constantly laughing, constantly smiling, and it's infectious. What do they say? A smile is infectious, as is a frown, and your smile is infectious. So we are grateful to have you on the team. Joanna, so glad to have you out this evening for the trial. It was fun playing with you. Your athletic ability, your knowledge and history of the game and experience was greatly appreciated. So thank you for coming out, and I look forward to chatting with you tomorrow or the next day. And Jessica, oh, I'm so glad you came and I got to meet the wonderful main man. He's my new main man. I love him. He is just so handsome. You did good. You did good. I just, you know, it makes me think when you guys were deciding if you could have a family, if you wanted a family, or if what your plan was. And now you have 2 beautiful children. And I'm excited and I'm so happy for you. And rest. Countdown's on for the doctor can clear you. But yeah. You got this, Mama. Being a mom is good on you. Looks good. Okay, guys, take care. Night.